If you are afraid of flying, you might not want to watch what I'm about to show you. Do you know what happens, folks, when you check a bag on an airplane, but you don't go on the airplane? You delay the flight. For the record, I am a horrendous flyer. I have to Mr. T myself in order to fly. If you don't know what that means, just look it up. At the end of this video clip that I'm going to show you, that's going to be horrifying. I'm going to tell you a story about one of my flying experiences.
5 FAA employees have now taken special government leave to recover from the stress of it. Here's some of that audio where the tower tells one plane that radar is down.
No, you do not have a Bravo clearance. We lost our radar and it's not working correctly. Radar service terminates, squawk VFR, green change approved. If you want a Bravo clearance, you can just call the towers when you get closer.
Okay, I'll wait for that frequency from you, okay?
Okay, no, the squawk VFR, look up the tower frequencies. We don't have a radar, so I don't know where you are.
Did you hear the horror in the air traffic controller's voice? There was horror in that man's voice. So Newark Airport lost total radio contact, radar contact, I don't know what the exact term is, with planes for about 90 seconds. Not just one plane, all the planes. And that air traffic controller sounded panicked as anything. All right, here's my story. Anybody who knows me, anybody who works with me or worked with me in the past or knows me and my family, my friends, knows that I am horrified of flying. I fly for my job. I'm a lot better now than I used to be. So back in 2007, and I could tell you the exact date, it was the date that the Phillies clinched the playoffs for the very first time in many, many years in 2007. So it was in late September of 2007. I had to fly to France for work, not my current job, an old job. And I had to go out there for training, and I had put it off a couple times because I was afraid to fly to France. My daughter had just been born. This is a big part of that story. My daughter had just been born. It was she was a little over 1 year old. The day she was born, something in my head flipped. It's like someone flipped a switch, and I was petrified of flying, mostly because I don't want to leave her behind if, God forbid, something happened to me. My buddy picks me up from the airport. I watched the Phillies clinch. I'm a huge Phillies fan, so I was very emotional that day to begin with. I watched the Phillies clinch. I take pills that are supposed to knock me the F out. I mean, I should be flat on my butt sleeping. I took pills that are supposed to knock me out. My buddy drives me to the airport. I'm a wreck. I'm crying. I'm just a wreck. And he doesn't know what to do. He's just sitting in the car just like, he drops me off at the airport. I go to Terminal A, Philadelphia Airport, which is the international terminal. I check in, check my bags in. They put it on the conveyor belt. I walk to my terminal. I'm still a mess. I'm crying. People are like looking at me. It's crazy. So they start boarding the plane, and I watch the plane board. And I go up to the front desk, and I'll never forget this. The lady at the front desk, I say, hey, I'm not flying today. Now, I am physically, she could tell there was something physically wrong with me. I was just a wreck. And she goes, what? Why? And I just said, again, because I don't want to. And she goes, did you check a bag? And I said, yes. Do you know what happens, folks, when you check a bag on an airplane, but you don't go on the airplane? You delay the flight, because somebody has to go into the airplane belly and find your bag, because they cannot let the plane take off if your bag is on the plane and you are not on the plane. So then security has to come and get me. So security comes and gets me because they have to escort me to get my bag, and they asked me a couple questions. That wasn't really a big deal, but they were like, hey, why don't you want to fly today? I just said, because I don't want to. And again, I'm a wreck. I'm like shaking and probably still crying. So security escorts me down to the security station, I guess, at the Philadelphia airport. They give me my bag, and I had to call my buddy up. I think my wife picked me up, not my buddy. I called my wife up, and she came and got me. And then I had to explain to my company what happened. And look, they knew that I was scared of flying, so they sort of just brushed it off and just let it go. This does not help my anxiety with flying whatsoever, this little Newark Airport thing. I don't know what the hell's going on. Hopefully the Trump administration can fix it. If there's one thing that I would love for them to fix, and I will praise if they fix it, would be air traffic control mistakes like that one. So for my anxiety, Trump administration, please fix this problem. Thank you.